In October 2021, scientists David Julius and Ardem Patapotian were awarded the Nobel Prize in Medicine for their groundbreaking work on how our bodies perceive heat and touch through capsaicin receptors. Interestingly, a headline from an Indian national newspaper hinted that an Indian lab had played a role in validating some of the research that led to this Nobel Prize. This claim points to the Indian Institute of Chemical Biology's findings in 2018, which suggested that these same capsaicin channels were crucial for our immune system's ability to sense physical cues internally. This revelation sparks a crucial question. Despite such significant contributions and insights, why haven't more Indian scientists been recognized with a Nobel Prize in fields like medicine? This video will explore the challenges and intricacies faced by Indian researchers in the global scientific community, examining how breakthroughs are achieved and recognized or sometimes overlooked in the fast-evolving world of science. Join us as we delve into the intriguing world of scientific discovery, where a casual stroll through a grocery store can lead to a Nobel Prize-winning idea, and where Indian researchers contribute to understanding complex biological mechanisms, sometimes without the global spotlight they might deserve. Throughout history, several Indian scientists have come close to receiving the Nobel Prize, contributing richly to various scientific fields. T.R. Seshadri, who is known for his expansive work in chemistry, from anti-malarial drugs to the pigments of cotton flowers. Seshadri was nominated in 1966 but did not win, with the prize going to Robert Mulliken for his molecular research. G.N. Ramachandran Rao is a pioneering figure in molecular biophysics and protein structures. Ramachandran's innovative work was recognized by Nobel laureates Sir C.V. Raman, though it did not earn him the prize. Dr. Upendranath Brahmachari, who was notably nominated twice for his discovery of urea-stibamine, a potential treatment for Kala-Azar. Brahmachari's research also spanned malaria, leprosy, and influenza. Satyendranath Bose, whose work on Bose-Einstein statistics, which examines groups of indistinguishable particles, was groundbreaking, yet overlooked by the Nobel Committee. Homi Jehangir Bhabha was nominated 5 times. Bhabha was celebrated for spearheading India's nuclear program and his advancements in quantum theory and cosmic radiation. Meghnad Saha was known for the Saha-Langmuir equation, crucial in astrophysics. Saha was nominated several times, but never won, partly due to his inability to publish further supportive theories due to financial hurdles. These scientists, despite not clinching the Nobel, have left indelible marks on the scientific world, illustrating the depth and diversity of Indian contributions to global science. Despite India's vast talent pool, several factors contribute to the challenges faced by Indian scientists in gaining global recognition. Career preferences. Many young Indians prefer careers in professional fields or administrative services over scientific research. This trend reduces the pool of potential researchers, especially in demanding fields like sleep research, which are perceived as male-dominated due to the long and unconventional hours required. Funding challenges. These are often plagued by: Number 1. Slow processes, where governmental agencies, which are the main source of research funding, often take months or even years to approve projects. Number 2. Bureaucratic hurdles, where funds are managed by institutions, not directly given to researchers, requiring them to navigate complex administrative relationships to access their allocated resources. Limited research focus. This includes: Number 1. Few researchers. Despite producing a large number of science graduates, only a select few engage in significant research. Number 2. Insufficient support for basic research. Basic research often receives inadequate support, impacting the foundation of further scientific advancements. Publication biases. This is one of the key reasons that includes: Number 1. Western dominance. European and North American journals dominate, often rejecting Indian studies at a high rate, which some use as a measure of their journal's prestige. Number 2. Financial barriers. High publication fees and limitations on citations discourage submissions from underfunded or less recognized institutions. International politics in science publishing. Top medical journals, influenced by funding from countries and charity trusts, can reflect the political and economic agendas of these entities, affecting which research is highlighted or suppressed. Case studies highlighting systemic issues. Some case studies show how the system biases to certain fields of research. Number 1. Molecular versus physiological research. While molecular studies receive more attention, systemic physiological research, crucial for applying studies in real-world settings, is often overlooked. Number 2. Example of REM sleep discovery. The significant discovery of REM sleep by Michael Jove was not recognized with the Nobel Prize, highlighting the global undervaluation of foundational physiological research. While the Nobel Prize remains an elusive dream for many Indian scientists, there is no shortage of ambition or potential within the country's scientific community. Despite India's stature as an IT powerhouse and home to prestigious institutions like the IITs, a scientist working on a project within India hasn't received a Nobel in decades. During the scientific spirit, lessons from the East panel at the India Today Conclave East in Kolkata, top scientists from the eastern part of the country discussed the myriad challenges that stifle scientific research in India. Number 1. Economic incentives. Anuradha Lohia, a renowned molecular parasitologist and vice-chancellor of Presidency University, pinpointed the lack of lucrative financial incentives as a major barrier. She emphasized the need for a cultural shift where scientists are encouraged to think entrepreneurially. None of the scientists are encouraged to become entrepreneurs. We need to make science research and teaching more financially rewarding, Lohia insisted, advocating for a mindset where scientific innovation is directly linked to monetary gain. Number 2. Misrepresentation and misinformation. D.P. Duari, director of Kolkata's Birla Planetarium, expressed concerns over the anti-science rhetoric that sometimes emanates from influential positions. Misguided statements claiming ancient technological marvels damage the scientific temper more than ignorance does. However, Duari acknowledged positive steps like the launch of Technology Mission 2035 by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, aimed at fostering meaningful and innovative growth in science, moving away from mediocrity. Number 3. Innovation and funding. Jitendra Nath Goswami, a renowned nuclear physicist, challenged the notion that Indians are not contributing to innovative science. He highlighted the critical role that Indian minds play in major tech companies like Google and Facebook. Yet, he, along with other panelists, lamented the insufficient funding and poor management of resources in Indian universities. The question of when an Indian will win a Nobel Prize in science is not just a matter of if, but when. India's journey towards a Nobel in science is intertwined with overcoming hurdles such as insufficient funding, bureaucratic inefficiencies, and cultural misconceptions about the nature of scientific work. However, with strategic improvements in how we fund, manage, and value research, India could accelerate its pace towards significant scientific achievements. The increasing involvement of Indian scientists in global technology giants and the strategic initiatives like Technology Mission 2035 are promising indicators that India is paving the way for more innovative research environments. These efforts, combined with a shift towards rewarding scientific entrepreneurship and innovation, could very well lead to a Nobel Prize in Science being awarded to an Indian researcher in the foreseeable future. As the scientific community continues to push the boundaries of knowledge and innovation, it remains hopeful that the breakthrough leading to a Nobel Prize could happen sooner rather than later, marking a monumental achievement in India's rich history of scientific endeavor. This conversation highlights both the hurdles and the high hopes that define the current landscape of scientific research in India, painting a picture of a community ready to overcome challenges and make significant global impacts. Thank you for joining us in this important conversation. Your awareness and actions today can pave the way for a healthier tomorrow. Remember, the path to understanding is a journey, not a destination. Until next time, keep seeking, keep questioning, and keep exploring the mysteries of our world. If you enjoyed this exploration, like, share, and subscribe